Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today's short of the day is actually going to be two stories. One is by Veronica Henry, and the other is by LP Kindred. They're both from FIYAH magazine issue number 14, the spring issue. Let's talk about A Terminal Kind of Love by Veronica Henry. Veronica Henry Galloway writes stories of science fiction and fantasy. African American by birth, Sierra Leonean by ancestry, an avid reader. Libraries are to her as Starbucks is to coffee lovers. Other untreated addictions include chocolate and cheese. A graduate of the Viable Paradise Workshop. She eschews roller balls for fountain pens and fine paper. So, A Terminal Kind of Love is a story about a woman called Athena and her life partner Donovan. So, Athena and Donovan, maybe it would help if I turn my mic around a little bit. Athena and Donovan were lifelong friends that became lovers and became partners in business. She was a coder, and they ended up making a lot of money. At the beginning, they were doing a lot of things for the good of people to try to change things. However, as time went on, Donovan changed quite a bit. As they got more money, he changed, and they ended up basically splitting up and not being together. Donovan's ego got in the way, and he kicked Athena out of the company. Donovan has this new younger girlfriend. Athena is older, and she's dealing with what happens to people as they get older, and she's upset, and rightfully upset, because she's the one that did the most of the coding work, yet he took the company. So now she's at this point where she can either release this malware and completely destroy the code that she wrote, and it'll totally destroy his business, and it'll also hurt other people, or just kind of leave it alone. So when she's about to do that, she finds out that the code that she wrote became sentient and stops her from trying to destroy the company. In fact, Donovan figured out what she was going to do, and he stopped her. So then there's this, at the end, they come to an agreement that she won't try to destroy the company, and he will give her half of the company and get some of the money. So it was a good story. It wasn't amazing. I wasn't too excited about it, but it was written really well. I think that Veronica Henry is someone that, if I see her name on another story, I'm definitely going to look forward to reading that story, because in this story she writes these two characters really well, especially Athena, especially an older, almost elderly, middle-aged woman that is struggling with rejection, but also is taking control of her life. So her character study was really good. The actual plot wasn't that great. Alright, so the next one was Your Rover Is Here by LP Kindred. Let's see if I can pull up LP Kindred's bio real quick. Alright, LP Kindred writes speculative fiction about marginalized community. He is elated about his first short story debuting in FIYAH, so this is his first story, because no one told him dreams come true. When he's not working on short stories, he's slinging hash at a steakhouse, pushing heavy weights around, singing songs about boys, or procrastinating about his annoying novel
which refuses to right itself. Chicago-born, Kindred lives in LA with his 2 roommates and Zentricia, his android. So this was his first short story debut. So congratulations to him. I thought this was a good story as well. This is about a jinn that has forsaken his family and doesn't want any part of like the magical community or the powerful community that are the jinn. So he is in graduate school and he drives ride shares to make money. So he picks up this passenger for a ride share, and the guy seems like he's singing in the back seat the whole time. As they drive, he realizes that he's actually chanting in the back seat and that he has some mystical ability, and he attacks Ahmad, who is the jinn. And so obviously the jinn defends himself, and at the same time he's stopping this guy that's in the car from maybe doing something really bad to a local black church, because the guy in the car says something like, "I hate people like you," or something like that, and the jinn's a black guy, and but the jinn doesn't know if he means because he's black or because he's a jinn. So anyways, they have this battle and they fight, and basically the jinn wins, and he has to decide, okay, what's he going to do with his life now? And so he tries to get money for his car because his car got destroyed in the battle, so that he could start doing ride shares again. And the insurance company tells him, okay, we can't help you. And so he's pretty much given up on humankind at this point, and he goes back, talks to his brother, and wants to talk to his father, and try to get back in good graces with them. At the end here, there's a quote that I really liked. "It meant nothing until wrong looked me in the face and told me it was right, I say. And if that's right, I can't be." So this was a good story. It is about discrimination. The guy that was in the ride share with him was discriminating against him, wanted to hurt people, and in the end, the person that got hurt the most was the person that saved a bunch of people, and he also wasn't able to, get his insurance money from the car. He was blamed for the whole ordeal, and at that point, he was kind of just fed up with, trying to be this perfect person of sorts. So it was a good story. Without a doubt, I liked the first 2 stories the most, but overall, the whole issue was pretty good. I'll try to create an actual review of it, probably along with another issue of it on my main channel, and talk about the story some more. Starting tomorrow, we're going to go with FIYAH issue number 13, so we're going to go back in time, issue 13, and the first story in that magazine. All right. Talk to you guys later.